Oh, I got choked up and all that dust coming in here. Today we're taking the Kubota up and we're going to clear some of our food plots. Mainly cut them down a little bit so the clover is more accessible to the deer. And it's a miserable kind of day. It's 91 and really humid. So it's gonna, luckily we got a tractor that we can do a lot of cutting with, and we don't have to do a lot of manual work today because I don't think it would happen out with me. Raji? It is the middle of August. It is hot and we're out there working our deer properties. Today we'll be cutting some of the tall grass down, let the clover peek out a little bit more, and we'll also be setting some more cameras out, getting ready to put our blinds in. Also, we'll be putting out some corn, some protein, some salt block, and some of our homemade mineral there that I'll put up the recipe for you there. I really recommend you try it. You'll like it. It works great, and we keep it out all year. But right now in the spring and in the summer, they really hit these mineral sites hard. I'll also be showing you a couple things that make our job easier when we're in the mountains here in West Virginia, as far as getting your corn, getting your protein, getting your salt licks, getting, you know, anything you want to carry down to your place or drag down to your place. I'll show you what we use and what makes our life easier. Me and Ron's just here at camp having a good time and getting ready for the upcoming deer season, which is about a month and a half away to our early season. So let's go see what's happening in the woods, see how our mineral sites are doing, and I think you'll like it. I want to show you something. Here's something me and Ron make up our own mineral, and we put this out, what, 2 months ago. We had a little video on it, but I just want to show you how our mineral works. I mean, it's crazy. They are blowing this up. Check this out right here. And this is at camp. Right over here's our camp. Can you imagine what they're doing out there in our food plots? Unreal. It worked. Man, that right there is a giant track. I will leave the recipe, so to speak. Here I'll put up how to make our mineral, and it'll save you a lot of money. You can make 250 pounds of it. That'll last you all year easy, year and a half, 2 years. And we put these out on 4 or 5 different sites just right here, and every one of them will be beat up like this right here. I mean, if you want to know how we kill deer and keep our herd close by, this is right here what we do every year. It's 90-some degrees today, it's humid, and we're out here working it. We got about a month and a half till deer season gets here, the early bow season. But and right here's how we do it. Now I'm gonna go out here in a little bit. I'm gonna stick out some vanilla scrapes that I use, and Ron does the same thing. We put vanilla out on scrapes, and probably gonna put out a bag of corn and some protein down in there, a I want to get some pictures of see what kind of bucks I got down in this new spot I'm gonna try to hunt this year. Can't wait to get in there. Seen some really big bucks in that area last year, and I'm excited about it this year. So all right, I'm gonna get ready and get my my stuff and get down in the woods right there and get some bug spray on today. So I don't want them little chiggers getting me. Okay, well, Ron brought all my stuff out here and dropped it off because I'm only gonna go over the hill about 50 yards, 75 yards, and it's going to be a great place to hunt the north wind. And that's when the bucks, that's when I like usually hunting, is with a northwest wind, because that seems to put the cold air up her tail and get them moving a little bit. Show you something else. And this little sled right here, if you haven't tried one of them, when you get a little older or handicapped a little bit, or shoot, healthy as a horse, this thing here will really help you. You can put your stuff in it and just drag it over the hill. It's lightweight, yeah, it's real heavy duty. I don't know what model it is. Right there it is, if you want to try to get you one of them. But we've had this one a while, and if you go down a real steep hill, it's got we put another strap on the back, that way a guy in the back can hold it from running over top of you, because it will get away from you. But man, we really love it. There we got some corn, some protein, a mineral that we made up, vanilla, and I got a salt lick. It's a completely new stand I'm gonna put in today. Now I will be hunting out of a blind because I don't get up in the tree much anymore, health reasons sakes. I'm gonna try probably being a blind. But anyway, I still get to hunt. Okay, I made it down here. I just went about 50 yards over the hill. Last year we was up on top of the hill, and have a lot of pictures of some nice bucks up there. But there's some batteries in this thing. I know we've discussed this before, but y'all hate the expense of batteries as much as I do. It's unreal. I'm for just hunting around some good acorn trees. I have found out that the more corn you put out, the more nocturnal they become. If you let them just eat it when they want to, they're going to come at dark. Oh, you get a lot of great buck pictures, but you go out there and sit all day and never see them. So I don't think the corn does a big plus. Now if you don't have a big mash year, yeah, I could see it really being a big thing. Alright. With a day like I'm having today, that's why I quit videoing about 10 years ago. What in the world was I thinking starting this jump back up again? Well, I don't know. But if I have very many more days like this, you won't see many of my shows on TV. I enjoy video, man. It can take the fun out of it. Especially when you don't have nobody helping you. Just do it yourself. Alright. This is a Tactic Camry Veal. I don't know what model it is. I've been using them for a few years now. Not sponsored by them, but they seem to do a pretty good job. The quality is good. I seem to get a signal pretty much everywhere I take them. And as far as pricing and stuff go, they got pretty good price on their cameras, and their cell service isn't too bad. Anyway, we're locking in. Oh, we got 3 bars right here. So we're ready to go. All right. Yep, just about. Forgot to switch it on. All right, everybody. It's been a heck of a day for me. I've put out the camera. I've put out 200 pounds of corn and protein and 50-pound block of salt. I'm gonna put it up on top of this stump as well. This stump is moist, and man, those deer are gonna tear this up. They will absolutely love it. 50 pounds of mineral. Here's that mixture that me and Ron put together. I will put the recipe on the screen there, and you can make it yourself. We make about 250 pounds at one time, and it'll last us over a year, but we put them out on a bunch of spots. So I'm gonna pour the whole thing in here. That's all there are to it. North wind blowing south. I'll set my tree stand back in here towards the southeast. Deer should come out of the west, out of the north in here. That's one thing you got to think of, the wind, and winter wind. I put out a mock scrape. We don't want to put nothing real strong in here yet. This will be a visual thing. Lay them down like that right there. I'll put some more on it. And we'll put a little bit of dough pea in it, vanilla, and I'll pee up myself every time I come in here. Vanilla. And we'll see what kind of pictures we get in here this week. It won't take them long to start coming in here. It's the natural travel anyway. They're in here anyway. But feel pretty good about it. I'll show you a couple pictures here in the next few days of what I got coming in here. I get a lot of emails, messages, and texts and whatever asking me why I let the violator there do all the work, and I seem to just stand around most times. Well, I'm not after a pity party. Because of the violator, I'm able to hunt a lot more than I would. Last year I had bypass surgery or so, then I started having a lot of trouble. I ain't going too much into that. The reason Ron, the violator, does so much for me because he wants to. I've never asked him to, but if I kill a deer, he drags them out for me. Today's the first day I've got out and done something like this. Even then, he brought my stuff up and throwed it off up on the road. I mean, it's just right there. But he's just a great friend, and because of him, I'm able to hunt and able to get out here a little more often. I got him in some messes last year dragging some deer out for me. I just wanted to get him some kudos and thank him for letting me be able to get out here, because I wouldn't be able to drag a deer right now. I just want to do my own thing the best I can. Right now I can't. All you guys out there, man, if you got a buddy that's down a little bit, get him out and hunt. Do the work for him. Let him enjoy life a little bit. Hopefully I'll get back a little stronger and I'll be able to do a little bit more. Sometimes I feel bad about watching him drag a big deer, but other times I don't. Just kidding, as far as you know. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna stick this out today just as a scrape. It's just a starting to smell like deer season, because it smells good. I spray it in my truck. blind up in the tree stand. This is an old furniture spray. I just put vanilla on it. 100% pure vanilla extract.